Hello and welcome to English. Today we are starting a new unit. The unit we are starting is going to start with something called ERT, which stands for Essential Research for Teens. We're going to be working on a couple of papers we're writing on documentaries on various topics. The first one we're going to start with is science, and then later on we're going to be writing a historical documentary. But before we do that, we have to focus on some research skills that we'll be doing today and on Tuesday. On our second slide, it is blue, and usually this is where our directions are now. So our first direction is we're going to read what's on slide 3 of how your assignment for today is going to be graded. It's actually considered like a pre-test, the same with tomorrow. Second direction is watch my instructional video, which you're doing now. We're going to read an article. You're going to read an article called Plastic Pollution. And from this article, you're going to take notes on the article and then submit those notes that you've taken to me as an assignment. When you're all done with that, we want you to read for 20 minutes as we've been doing in class. Over here in the yellow box, I'll keep this up all week. Any missing work that you have up until this point is due by Friday to count it for a grade. Okay, so let's go back here, go to slide 3 and show how you're going to be graded. What we have here is like a little rubric or a mini rubric of what we're looking for. There are 5 things we're going to be looking for when you write your notes on research. First of all, number 1 is you keep track of your sources. Most of the time, this is going to just be copying, pasting the link or the source that you guys did and just put it as very simple. Number 2, that you've noted significant vocabulary, looking for vocabulary terms, taking detailed notes. We're going to talk about varying the structure of how you take your notes to fit the structure and purpose of the article that you're reading. And then in your notes that you're able to show thinking, reflection, and analysis and show us how you're doing that. These 5 parts here, you're not going to have to know right now, but we just kind of want to do this little pre-test to see where you fit in these 5 so we can plan our lessons going forward. Okay, this is where my slide is going to be. And right here, what we're going to do is we're going to watch a little bit of instructions that Mr. Freeze is going to give us.
Happy Monday, 8th graders. Welcome back from what I hope was a really fabulous and restful and relaxing break. I think we all needed it, right? So today we're going to do a pre-test. We are starting a brand new unit called ERT. Well, it's not really ERT. It's Essential Research for Teens. And in this, we're going to be looking at some major research skills. Today, we're going to do a little pre-test to see where you're at in this major research skill of note-taking. So we want to look at how are you taking notes? What do you already know about taking notes so that when we're teaching the unit, we're able to be a little bit more helpful for you, okay? So what is our learning target today? I can show what I already know about how to take good notes. And our mini lesson just how do we take this test? So what's going to happen is you're going to have this pre-test. You have a copy of this in your Google Classroom right now. So the question says, read the text about plastics and take notes about what you feel is important in the article. The assessment rubric is on the next page. So this is what we're going to use to grade it. Here's the article that you need to read. I want to show you just a couple of things about the article so that the article itself doesn't sort of trip you up. So this is by Encyclopedia Britannica, and it's about plastic pollution. If you notice, we've got a pretty good sized paragraph here. Let it load, right? Here's another paragraph that's really big, and then a little smaller paragraph right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to read this whole article, and you are going to just take notes here, like pretending it's a notebook page. Take notes however you want to. If you want to put pictures in, if you want to make categories, whatever it is you want to do is fine with me, okay? You're taking notes on what you feel is important from this article right here. You'll take it. Now, you get an automatic 4 out of 4 just for doing this, okay? Just for doing it. Here's where this is. So this is what Mr. Hepp and I will be looking at when we're looking at it. And we're also just going to, these are things we're going to teach you how to do, right? So if you don't know how to do these yet, that's fine. So that is what we're doing today. Once you're done, just turn it in, and then you can read your book for the rest of the time. Okay? Make sure you're asking questions if you need any help. Send an email to one of us, or also just join for extra help at 2 o'clock today. Okay? Have a great time. Can't wait to see your notes.
Okay, so that was Mr. Freeze basically explaining what we're doing today. It's very simple. So attached here on Google Classroom, you're going to find a sheet that looks like this. Click on this, and when it comes up, you'll click on this website and it will take you to the article that Mr. Freeze showed you. It's about 3 paragraphs long, and you'll take notes, and you can see right here you'll be able to type right on this sheet the notes that you want to take, anything and how you want to do it, and it's worth 4 points, and once it's completed today you'll get the 4 out of 4. Okay, and then when we're done, you'll be, and then this here again is what I showed you at the beginning, what we're going to kind of use as a rubric and the things we're going to talk about. You can see down here it's 20 points in 4, 3, 2, 1, our scale that we usually have. Okay, so what do you have to do for today? Just read the article, take notes, and submit it. Okay, and then read for 20 minutes. Okay, if you have any questions, please let us know. Don't hesitate to ask. And if I go back to the first part, again, if you have any missing work uh, this week, please make sure everything's caught up and up to date by Friday. All right, have a great day. Good luck on your assignment. Thank you.